What's up fam? Sergio Ramos here doing another gear demo. If it is your first time here, welcome to the channel where I talk about all things music, from how to be the best guitar player, to the best mixing engineer, to the best producer, and just overall the best you that you can be and you can sound like. And if it's your first time here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more videos. Anyway, what are we doing today? So today, we are demoing this awesome, really small package, but really rock-in-a-box Lunchbox style guitar amp. Today, we will be demoing this EVH 5150 315-watt Lunchbox guitar head, courtesy of Guitar Pusher. Before we get into some of the features and some of the tones, first thing, the specs. This amp right here is an all-tube head. It comes with 2 channels, so my clean at my dirty. Total power is mga 15 watts. Comes in at around 15 pounds. One of the interesting features about this amp is that it comes with a quarter power mode and a full power mode. So what will the quarter power mode do? Well, around this time of recording, we're still in the middle of the pandemic. We're still in the middle of quarantine. So kailangan yung mga recordings nyo have to be a little mahina. With that switch engaged, in the quarter section, you can get the same tones, the same amp-like chewiness at a quarter of the power and a quarter of the volume. On the front panel, it has independent gain for your cleans and your dirty, bass, middle, treble, independent volume controls per channel. On the back, there is a resonance control, and I'll kind of get more into what that resonance control does in a little bit. Now, before I get into some of the tones, I will say that I am using a Line 6 Helix purely for a couple wet effects, an overdrive at the front of the amp, and as an amp switcher. So if I switch, it goes clean, dirty. But all of the amp sounds that you hear throughout this whole video have been directly from this. As for the cabinet and the mic setup, I'm using one Shure SM57 with a DV Mark 1x12, which has been my mainstay over the past few years. So that's enough of the clean sounds. Now let's get to the legendary dirty sounds of the EVH 5150. So if you're a fan of that 80s to 90s style heavy rock distortion, this amp is definitely going to get you that sound really easily, and it sounds really nice. It's just the brown sound. And I think I can say that because it says EVH on the front of the amp. So I'm not gonna play any EVH songs because of obvious copyright issues, but I'm going to play stuff which is going to be close. If you have a Strat style guitar with single coils, it definitely excels in that for some nice bluesy, kind of Richie Kotzen-ish type blues. Now I will will be using this Chapman 8-string, courtesy also of Guitar Pusher. It is a Rob Scallion signature Chapman. If that video has come out already, you can watch my review of it here. If not, then just wait and see, and make sure that you're subscribed so that you can see it when it comes out. The sound of modern metal and one of the main pieces of modern djent music is definitely some high gain amp. Most of the time it's actually going to be a 5150 sort of amp. So I think that I want to showcase what this sounds like. So at the very front of the amp, I am using a full tone OCD style pedal to boost the front of the amp. And then there is going to be a noise gate at the front, which is your typical metal tone recipe. So I also want to talk a little bit about that resonance pot. So this is what that resonance does. It kind of shifts the low mids a little bit so that it kind of brings the sound forward or brings it back. So this is with resonance all the way forward. And this is with the resonance all the way to the brightest side. And now this is with the resonance a little bit just in the middle. Now I want to switch from quarter mode to full mode. We are now in full mode. So this amp definitely comes alive and it nails you that sound, especially if you put a little bit of reverb, a little bit of delay, of course, a phaser. So after all of that, I wanted to isolate a couple of the tracks from the demo song at the very start of the video and let you hear what this amp sounds like with a variety of different guitars and a bunch of different pickup configurations. And I'll make sure to put what guitar, what pickup is being used in the video so that you know. I also have to say that I did not mix any of those tracks. They're just raw guitar. I didn't EQ them. I didn't compress them. Everything is the same amp settings. Well, slightly different for the djent ones, but same mic placement, same everything. So let your ears decide. So final thoughts, who is this amp for and what can you do with it? Well, as you can tell, I'm in a bedroom, it's in the middle of quarantine. And if I had to bring this amp along for gigs, definitely would love to have it. Medyo magaan siya eh. It doesn't take up that much space. Like, I could lift it really easily right now if I wanted to, but it's currently on, so I don't want to do that. But it definitely gives you that rock sound, that classic rock sound that's easily identifiable no matter what genre. You can even use this in R&B for some guitar solos. I know a couple people that do. So, kaya to. Especially as a pedal platform, maganda din yung mga cleans, maganda yung dirty. Thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you again soon for the next line of videos. And leave a comment down below. What was your favorite guitar tone of this amp? What would you like to see next from me? Alright, I'm Sergio Ramos, signing off.